Okay. Boink.
Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die.
Jesus Christ. Alright.
Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive. And also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Damn right it's improved.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to the rings of Terra 2.
Oh no.
Worst ways to go out, I suppose. It's nice knowing you, boss.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative.
Nice.
Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years?
Oh shit.
On a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends. Yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now.
Alright. I see what happened. Okay. Yeah, the reason that I was like, man, I feel like I haven't done this quest or this quest or this quest or this quest, despite this saying that I'm close to the end, is because half of the missions that it was listing were ones that you complete on behalf of Halcyon, and half were ones that you complete on behalf of Phineas. And I've just been siding with Phineas. Although apparently you can side with both.
We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Terra 2's orbit. I reported as much to Phineas Wells, but he has not responded. Perhaps you should check in on him.
Oh. I feel like I'm trying to find out.
Okay, my shit's down.
Let's not do that again.
My disguise is down. So let's try not to get caught. Fuck, okay.
Unexpected.
Shit.
Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself. Error. Paradox protection protocols have prevented me from registering your stated identification. Please report to your nearest... Error. Paradox prevention has temporarily disabled this unit's auditory process.
Cool.
These were the private quarters of the Hope's former crew. Shall we hold a moment of silence for the dearly departed? No? That's odd, because my programming would indicate that when forced to confront the idea of self-death, organics prefer... Oh, I see. Yes, never mind.
Well, we got a whole bunch of these. I'm not reading all of them right now. Boink. Boink.
Nice and quick.
Boink, 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 boink. I hope I can escape without being seen. Yoink. Okay, let me just make a run for it. Just barely. Alright, and we are out. Back to the skies. Oh, and no longer need the skies again. And back to the skies. I feel like I took a wrong turn. Come on, I'm so close to being out of here.
What was that?
We're fine. Oh, I thought I could... Okay. Okay, then. Oh, yeah, right, I ranked up. You know what? Fuck it. Perks. Sure, whatever. Since I'm so close to the end of the game, while I do plan on, if it allows me to, while I do plan on doing side quests even after I finish the main story, I'm still like, well, I'm close to the end, so I don't really gotta. Boink. I was gonna say, how is everybody, but I'm here by myself right now. Do 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 do.
Captain, I am receiving a transmission from Dr. Wells. The transmission...
Oh, okay. Yes, what is it?
Captain, I shall now play the transmission I received from Dr. Wells.
The board is here. They've found me somehow. They're about to blast my door open. I can't stop them from getting me, and there isn't enough time to explain everything. But there's something very important you need to remember. The board, all their lackeys, they're all a bunch of swine. You hear me? They're fucking corporate swine. You fucking pigs! I'll take you all out with me. I'll never...
Yeah, so the only quest after this one is called
The
Brave New
recording
World.
captured some rather dire events. I presume you'll want to dock at the orbital lab to check on your associate as soon as possible. How can I be of assistance?
Yeah, just send me over there.
I'll be here. We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
Let's go. Yes. Sorry that you get to listen to me drink shit. Oh, I hate how I'm tired fucking all the time. Especially because I took technically 2 naps today. Like, I took one at like 5:30 until about 6:30, and I took another one from like 7 to 7:15. Howdy. damage over... Wait. And does over time damage? No thanks. Does N-ray damage though? How do I get my hand removed?
Everyone all right?
And he's down. Do I have any N-ray guns? I don't. 390, 469. Oof, okay. Because it said heavy ammo, right? Yeah. Let's get ready to fuck some people up. Oh, they arrested him. 75. How much is my hack right now? Oh, fuck. If I have anything that can increase my hack instead of decrease it. Tech skills plus 5. Is it snuff? No. How much does it say my hack is now? 60 only. This would be a stealth skill. So none of these help. I mean, tech skills I feel like it should fall under that, right? It doesn't though. Okay. So anything that increases stealth? Did that help at all? No, no one here is a hacker. Medical, leadership. Oh, stealth skills minus 5, no. Lockpick, tech skills. Stealth skills minus 5. Fuck, do I have nothing that increases? Fuck. Fuck. Okay. This is less than ideal.
Yeah, boss?
Whoops. I forgot that's not how you do it in this one. In this game. Look, that's quite a look. What does your armor do? Defense skills. Alright, what about Parvati? Whoops. Fuck. Alright, can I lockpick it? That's where I'm supposed to be, unless I can pick up the thing somewhere else. That's not what I want, although that does look good. I want boink and boink. I'm sure I can pick up a key card or some shit.
Great work.
Finn's Force. Is it a shotgun? Does N-ray damage? Let's put that away. Assuming it, yeah, it's more powerful. So let me see. It's not. But does N-ray damage and it's more powerful than that. So let's give it a shot. Come on. Okay, it looks like they use different ammo, so... Come on! If I were a password, where would I hide? Fuck, I don't like how I found it in there. I like that joke, and I've seen it other places before. I think it's a Simpsons joke originally, where they're like, "We've tried nothing, and we're all out of ideas." But yeah, they've tried absolutely nothing, and apparently they're all out of options. Balderdash. No, I like this side of Phineas that was in. What'd I just open? This way? Okay. Hello. Let's go. And up we go. Against all odds, the unreliable takes flight. I like what it said at the bottom there a second ago, where it was like companions tailor, add to your skills. Choose which one fits best to your playstyle, or just hang out with your favorites. I'm like, yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
Alright. Man, it's a good thing I didn't get Sam yet, although I can see exactly where he would have been.
So Wells has been arrested and locked up in Tartarus. This is a nightmare. That place terrifies even the most hardened criminal.
I never got to know Doc Wells. We ain't friends or crew. But he's still one of us. He's the reason the boss is up and walking right now. We can't just leave him to die in Tartarus.
To extract the scientist, you will need to infiltrate the labyrinth. But that course of action is likely to be quite dangerous, Captain.
Captain, come on. Even I've heard of the biggest prison the colony's ever seen. And on some occasions, I literally live under rocks.
Still, we can't do nothing. It wouldn't be right.
Okay, I'm glad my two favorites
surveillance protocols
are on my
maximum
side.
security prison planet are highly sophisticated. As such, escapes are historically quite impossible and deadly. I am programmed to warn you whenever you exhibit inclinations toward risky behavior. Breaking into Tartarus will not be easy.
Getting in is the simple part. It's getting out again that's the trouble. Trust me, I know.
Let's just do it. Kick down some doors, grab Doc Wells, and cut a path out.
Hell yeah.
We don't need a plan. We got guns.
If you really mean to do this, you should see to your final affairs and close out any unfinished business. Once you sneak into Tartarus, you may be there a while. Or permanently.
If we don't make it, at least it'll be a great story.
I'm worried that means
Got
that...
my trusty tossball stick. Got my ass-kicking boots. I'm ready, boss.
I'm worried that means...
Outstanding.
You can count on us, Captain. We're crew. For real crew. That means we got each other's backs. Right?
Never thought I'd volunteer to break into a prison.
Well, you're not going.
Seems like your tendency towards risky behavior is rubbing off on me, Captain.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
I'm worried that means I won't be able to, I'm worried that that means I won't be able to... What am I fucking trying to say? Do side quests after that. So you know what? Heck it. Oh, is this at the max level? Oh, can be no greater than 5 levels above my own. Okay. Alright, what makes shit better? I don't need this to be stealthy. And then, I don't need to do plasma damage, I don't need to do shock damage, don't need to do N-ray damage. Alright, let's go. Let's go to Tartarus. And it's a little weird how I didn't even unlock 2 planets. Or whatever this place is. Oh, 3! Didn't even notice that one right there. You're about to... If there's anything you want to do before you enter the prison, do it now before you cross the point of no return. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna... Yes, I would like to save. Thank you, game. Just in case this is like a Fallout 3 type thing where it's like, hey, you don't get to do anything after.
I am pleased to inform you that we have arrived at the labyrinth. Please be advised that the punishment for trespassing is execution. Please be advised that electrical storms on the surface of Tartarus make departure impossible at this time. Oh, speak of the devil. Captain, I am receiving a transmission from the prison's docking authority now.
Attention, unauthorized spacecraft. This is a maximum security installation. Your presence here is an explicit violation of UDL corporate policy. You are hereby confined to your docking platform until a ticket detailing your crimes has been filed and notarized, at which point your vessel will be seized and you will be executed. Your ship is not permitted to leave until you remit payment for your fines and submit yourself to execution. Only after your smoking corpse is thrown from an airlock will we lift the lockdown on your spacecraft.
Captain, I would not recommend this course of action.
All right. I'm feeling generous. I'm transmitting the ID of a productive, law-abiding employee so you can see what one looks like before you die. Anyway, Tartarus Docking Authority signing up. Hang on. Another ship just pulled into your dock. Wait, is that from the Groundbreaker? What the? Pay no mind to that. Just have a pleasant day.
Transmission terminated. Biometric ID received. Transferring data to external cartridge.
Okay.
How can I be of assistance? Certainly, Captain. What would you like to hear? How often do I make jokes about chemistry? Periodically. Now playing a Spacer's Choice advertisement jingle.
It's not the best choice.
My pleasure, Captain. As you wish. Certainly, Captain.
Oh.
As you... Take care.
Let's go. It's the end of the game as we know it. It's the end of the game as we know it. Do, do, do.
Captain did right by us once.
What?
Now we'll
Oh,
the
dick.
Force will never own Grog. Not while I breathe. Push on, Mardad.
What's that noise? What was that?
Night City. Whoa! Don't want to jump down there. Hey, where are you turning? Where are you turning? Shit, that's not working.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff. Oh, no. Don't tell anyone, please. Ooh, thank you.
Okay. There are 3 columns, but only one is legible. Today's password for the column 1 is Akande.
Usually the prison has for bars when it's kind of storm like that guarding the gates.
Here, I figured out how to get the most out of my shield. Or not shield, but disguise when it comes back.
Breaking in, though.
Be as close to the door as possible. That way I don't have to walk technically as far. Every little bit helps. Oh, cool. I guess I don't need...
Lead the way, boss. I got your back.
Nope, we're going this way. Dip. Okay, cool. Cool, dodging it, I think, uses the same amount. Of energy as just walking. Fuck. Far wall.
What?
Fuck.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff. Whoa, nothing. I was just asking. I was going to welcome you aboard. Okay, all right.
Thanks, bye. Jesus Christ, okay.
Wow, nice work.
Thanks. Can I actually get around this way? Yes, I can. Okay, cool. I wasn't confident that would work. But I do like how this game gives you multiple ways. Oh, hello. Vending machine, vending machine, vending machine, and workbench. I doubt they have any, like, super good armor here. Yeah, fuck, okay. Oh, this does extra N-ray damage. Shit, okay. 68. Fuck, but it's like half as... I mean, one of my guns is an N-ray gun. Another one is a, one of my guns is an N-ray gun. The other one is a plasma gun. Granted, I have more than 2 guns, but... But you get what I'm saying, so that helmet might be more careful. Oh, dip. So apparently, it's been confirmed that James Gunn's Suicide Squad movie, The Suicide Squad, takes place in the same universe as the new Batman movie we're getting. This run sentence carries on for 12 pages before finally concluding. Don't mind me, I'm just being a good employee. It's not the best choice. I'm just a guy. Hello, fellow soldiers. How are you doing? Not soldiers. Cops. No, that's not it. We are security. That's it. That's what we are. The moment I move. Okay. We're good. Gonna try to stealth my way past them. Okay. Can I close this door at all? No. No, I can't. Okay. Nope. You didn't see shit.
Are you new here? I didn't think we were hiring more staff. Oh, that's great. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Yes, sir.
Where am I? Okay.
You get tired of patrolling? Just go rub somebody.
Through here. Hello.
Well, look who it is.
How can you tell? I have a helmet on.
I'll be damned. I was prepping the studio for our announcement, and here you are as a bonus. And I see you've brought the kid along. Babysitters may be expensive, but they're worth it, you know.
Yeah, keep talking, pal. I'll just keep thinking of a place to bury your body.
I had heard you'd taken a mechanic under your wing. What's the matter, girl? Couldn't find actual employment?
The captain's treated me right. Better than any of you bored folk ever have. I'm exactly where I want to be.
When you go off and get yourself shot, try to avoid taking one to the face. I'll want it recognizable to show to my citizens.
Oh, hey, we finally meet.
My word! You've correctly identified the most recognizable man in the colony. Remarkable. It's a wonder what Phineas saw in you. Then again, he's an insane person. Thankfully, he's our insane person now. A proper company man. Yes, he is an extraordinarily obstinate fellow, isn't he? Fine, he isn't working for us per se. Semantics, he'll come around. But that's between us. As far as my adoring citizens will know, we've turned a dangerous crackpot into a working-class man. It's a miracle. Oh yes, go on, wake them up, add more mouths to feed. That'll solve our starvation problems. I don't know what half-baked plans that simpleton in a lab coat has been leading you through, but it's done. It's over.
I don't feel like...
Let me ask you something, Captain. Have you at any point thought about not fucking up our entire society?
Are you kidding me? We're out here trying to clean up your mess.
I'm making actual progress towards stabilization and recovery. You're just getting in the way.
Or maybe you can just go fuck yourself.
If I and my people can ride it out in luxury and happiness, yes, I would. I don't know if you've noticed, Captain, but Halcyon's pretty much a lost cause. I'll admit, there's no shortage of talent in the scientists and engineers there. Look, I'm not an unreasonable man. If you manage to storm the castle, as it were, and make it out of here with Phineas alive, I can't exactly afford more havoc than you've already caused.
Hell yeah.
Fine. If you survive, you'll need someone to sell the rest of the board on your plan.
Are you out of your mind? Rockwell's the biggest monster in Halcyon. You got any idea how many lives he's destroyed? How many people he's hurt? I've had enough. You even think about cooperating with this animal?
Oh,
and you and I are finished.
Fuck, I don't... I'm sorry, Felix. But there's more at stake than just our friendship right now.
Uh-huh. Stick it where the stars don't shine. We're done.
I'm sorry, Felix.
You know, you're a stronger captain than I gave you credit for. Maybe you really can make the tough decisions.
Parvati, you still like me, right? You deserve to die so fucking badly right now. I am distraught. I'm not reading all those. I'm so fucking upset right now. Don't look at me like that, Parvati. I'm already judging myself enough. Which way is the closest? Fuck it.
I don't see what the fuss is about a blasted lab coat.
The fugitive's a fugitive. Let it go.
The chairman himself is...
Initiating briefing protocol. Briefing.
We're really doing this, huh?
Yep. Fuck, I hate not knowing if I made the right choice or not.
Captain, you have an uncanny talent for complicating my life. You've disrupted the balance of power. You've upset the natural order of things. You've introduced uncertainty, and there is nothing I despise more than uncertainty. Do you imagine you're leading some grand revolutionary army?
Yeah, a little bit.
I never imagined I'd see the day the Mardettes assaulted my prison. Yet here we are. You're nothing
Alright,
but
take
a
your Vault
rabble
101 jumpsuit and shove it up
I'm
your
going
ass.
to put an end to your little rebellion. And then I'm going to have you and your associates arrested. The Board is the only legitimate power in Halcyon. We are Halcyon. I admit I miscalculated the extent of your influence. The Board's plan never accounted for you. This is a mistake I intend to correct. I have Dr. Wells in my custody. Once I've secured his cooperation, I can move forward with the program. I can repair the damage you've done. I can set things right. I'm aware of your propensity for violence. Halcyon is a bloodier place because of you. I take no pleasure in this, you know. I simply have no other option. Leaving you alive is too great a risk. Goodbye,
Bye.
Captain.
I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
If you insist.
I'm beyond talking at this point.
This prison is equipped with an automechanical warden. I've had it programmed to eliminate you on sight and rinse your remains down a drain.
Cool, sounds like a fun time. Let's go.
And don't worry. I will inform Dr. Wells that you died heroically, or something.
Thanks. Peace. I'm gonna blow your brains out. Your brains are gonna be splattered on the walls. Fuck.
Processing. Security. Patrol.
Incoming!
Oh, beam. At least he's stunned. Hold on, what's the most powerful gun I have? 13. Back down you go. Back to this. Oh fuck, I'm almost dead. I need to hide. Parvati, come with me. Come with me. Parvati's down. It's just me now. Okay. Fuck, come on. Oh shit, there's so many of them. Reload. Fuck. Fuck, come on. Okay, good, we're good. Okay. Nope. That does damage over time, so. Maybe it only does damage over time to humans. Down you go. Thank you. I think now is an excellent time to upgrade my guns. Let's go, Parvati. Here, Parvati, what gun do you use? Oh, wow, I can't believe I've been letting you use that. I can change it, cool. There you go. I can't believe I've been going through the entire game without fucking changing that. Wow. It's that easy.
You made it. I can hardly believe my eyes. You didn't have to do this, you know. Risk your life just to save mine. I'm all right. Akande wanted my cooperation, and she was prepared to beat it out of me. If you hadn't arrived, I might have given it. You've left the board in tatters, but Halcyon is still on the verge of starvation. I just hope we're not too late. You and I are going to have to work harder than ever to save Halcyon. I'm afraid the situation is far worse than any of us ever anticipated. I wish I could be as optimistic as you, but we have a serious problem on our hands. Earth has gone dark. We haven't received a single message in 3 years. There's been no communication, no signals, nothing. 2 years ago, the Earth's Directorate's frigate disappeared on their way back to Earth. We don't know what they discovered when they arrived, or if they arrived at all.
You mean we're all alone out here? Really alone?
I'm afraid so, Miss Holcomb. Halcyon is the only home we have left. Returning to Earth is no longer an option. Earth isn't going to help us. No one's going to help us now. We're alone out here, and I don't know if we're going to survive. I had hoped your fellow colonists might hold the key to saving Halcyon, but I don't have nearly enough chemicals to revive them all. I'll do what I can. I just hope it's not too late. It's time I return to my lab. I'll try to save as many of the Hope's colonists as I can. You're under no obligation to help me. You've done enough already.
So many options. I do like this one. This sounds like an Eleanor Shellstrop fucking thing.
Thank you. I'm going to need all the help I can get. I know I've asked too much of you already. I revived you into a strange and unfamiliar colony. I put your life at risk. I made you an accomplice to my own ends. We were going to save this colony, you know. That's what I told myself when I pulled you from the Hope. You and I were going to set everything right. Now, I don't know what to think. Earth is gone, and we're going to need a miracle to survive another generation. I always suspected Halcyon might collapse one day. I just thought we would have more time.
Huh. You know, with a game that focuses so much on how much corporations are in charge of our lives, I didn't really expect it to be like, hey, yeah, no, it's also going to end the world.
The OSI teaches that everything in the universe happens according to the grand plan. But the stranger that arrived in Halcyon was an unplanned variable. From the moment he landed in Emerald Vale, his actions altered the course of history. The events on Tartarus brought about the end of the board's authority. But the board's mistakes would haunt the colony for decades to come. The damage they left behind would require the work of a generation to repair. Dr. Phineas Wells began reviving a handful of the Hope's colonists: engineers, scientists, technicians, and intellectuals. They were among the brightest minds the Earth had ever sent out into the stars. The Hope scientists and engineers woke up in a colony descending headlong into total collapse. With no way to return to Earth, they had no choice but to band together and devote themselves to the cause of saving Halcyon. The people of Halcyon were nothing if not hardy. In the absence of the board's authority, many of the colony's settlements banded together with a single purpose in mind: survival. Life was especially hard in the years to come. Some towns dissolved by attrition and starvation, but most of them found a way to carry on. In the years to come, Halcyon was forced to reckon with its newfound freedom. The board was gone, and for better or worse, the colony was responsible for its own destiny. Left unchecked, the war on Monarch consumed both MSI and the Iconoclasts.
Yeah, I feel like I should have.
And when the sulfur cloud settled, only stragglers from both factions remained. Some found their way to Sublight, some to Terra 2, and some lived their final years fighting for food in the wilderness. In the end, only the beasts remained. The collapse of Edgewater left its workers bereft of any purpose in life. Most of them made their way to Adelaide McDevitt's camp, hoping to ingratiate themselves into her favor.
Oh, no.
Adelaide accepted only a few to her community. The rest were turned away and likely died of starvation. Nevertheless, Adelaide's camp grew into a well-established town.
I can't be trusted to do
Adelaide McDevitt refused to cooperate with the ongoing effort to save Halcyon from collapse. A sympathetic deserter stole a copy of her research and delivered it to the Hope's scientists. It is unclear how useful Adelaide's research was. An optimistic estimate suggests her work may have bought Halcyon another few years of survival. Adelaide would never know. She died that winter. Under the leadership of Junlei Tennyson, the Groundbreaker held firm against corporate influence. The ship's mechanical stability gave Junlei the time to educate a promising generation of engineers, schooled in her family's traditions. The future of the Groundbreaker looks promising. The rediscovery of the Hope and the abandonment of the lifetime employment program forced Byzantium to come to terms with some uncomfortable realities about the state of Halcyon. While Byzantines were reluctant to surrender the luxuries they'd grown accustomed to, the board's diminished authority gave them little choice in the matter. Nearly everyone had to learn to make do with less. Some even had to get jobs. It was a dark time indeed. Your influence shifted Ellie's perspective. She finally admitted, albeit grudgingly, that she just might need other people. Sometimes. With a steady income from the life insurance payouts, she was finally able to afford a ship of her own. She hired a small crew and flew supply missions to communities on the fringe. Some of them were even legal.
So proud.
There are no official records of Felix Millstone leaving the labyrinth.
Oh, no.
Some say he found himself a reasonably cozy cell and carved his name into the wall.
Yeah, it's nice that they say that. He probably died. That's on me.
After all he'd seen and heard adventuring with you, the vicar Maximilian de Soto renounced his faith and joined the effort to rebuild the colony.
Okay.
Ironically, he finally found the joy that had eluded him over the course of his life. and realized that perhaps he was always meant to be just a simple laborer after all. He quickly dismissed the idea. Though Parvati eventually grew comfortable aboard the Unreliable, she never quite came out of her shell. She seemed to prefer the company of Ada to the crew, and she could often be found neck-deep in cables and grease, telling Ada funny stories from her childhood. While the colony fell into chaos, she found an island of relative peace with Ada, and they formed an unusual bond. She decided to remain aboard the Unreliable permanently as its chief and sole engineer. As hard as she tried to drink them away, Nyoka's memories eventually overcame her. Traveling with the crew served as a constant reminder of the family she'd lost, and so she eventually returned to Monarch to get back to what she found most comfortable: the deep end of a bottle and the far end of a trail. Few have seen her since, but travelers often swear they hear her and her machine gun in the night, screaming swears and spitting bullets. Before his untimely death, Captain Alex Hawthorne had plans to restore and modify, for combat purposes, a sanitation and maintenance automechanical that he'd found in a state of disrepair in Emerald Vale's scrapyard. That unit remains broken down and forgotten in the Unreliable supply closet to this day. Minister Clark was released from house arrest, and his contact with you gave him a sense of renewed purpose and vigor. Once it became clear that no help would be coming from Earth, he threw his considerable efforts and talents into helping Halcyon manage the crisis before it. Chairman Rockwell served as the public face for the changes in Halcyon to come. Whenever you needed strings pulled or a voice to sell a policy change, Rockwell was only too happy to oblige. As for Dr. Phineas Wells, he spent his remaining years in his orbital lab. He was never able to come to terms with his own past, troubled by the decision of placing all his faith in the first colonist he ever revived, the infamous captain of the Unreliable. The revival project yielded mixed results. Phineas, weighed down by limited support and his own guilt, struggled to revive more than a handful of scientists and engineers. They made a heroic effort to solve the colony's problems, but with small numbers and facing long odds, their solutions never caught on. Only a few of the Hope's colonists were successfully revived. Wells died before he could see the fruits of his labor. He passed away a haunted man, crushed by the guilt of his failures. Small, petty factions squabble over what remains of the colony. Every attempt to reach out to Halcyon's neighbors is met with silence. And what about you, the unplanned variable in the history of Halcyon? Long after Wells passed away, you carried on his work with more energy, determination, and brilliance than he could ever muster. The years that followed were hard, but Halcyon survived by the efforts of the Hope's most promising colonists, the greatest of which was you. No one knows what's happened to Earth, and no one knows what the future has in store for Halcyon. All we know for certain is this: the name of the Unreliable and that of its intrepid captain will remain the subject of countless stories for years to come.
It's a bit of a bittersweet moment, huh? Well, I guess that's it. Thanks for watching this first playthrough of The Outer Worlds. Yeah, I know, Leonard Boharski and Tim Kaine did this. Anyway. Yeah, I guess that's it. I do plan on picking this up again and seeing eventually, not like any time in the immediate future, but I am curious what it would look like if I sided with the board. So I will play that kind of playthrough eventually, but for now, let's end on that bittersweet moment. I want it to be said that as Geniusman, my two greatest prides in this story that played out were Ellie and June Lee, or June Lei, or however you want to pronounce it. Like, I'm proud of all my fucking companions, even Vicar Max, but I'm proud of everything that Junlei and Ellie ended up doing. Anyway, bye.